Lovely, thank you. First of all, Commissioner, I grabbed you in the cafe again. I'm sorry, but I must say, maybe I should have put that better. Yeah. But I'm so grateful. I asked you to look into the G1 bus. You've said you're going to. People of Wandsworth, people that use transport, Mr. Mayor, in Wandsworth, I'll be very, very grateful if you can address that situation. So thank you very much. Now, Mr. Mayor, those of us that commute in on these trains, I have to tell you, every single day without fail, we see people rushing through the barriers, getting up close behind us so they can come through the barriers with us. And if you come to the station here, the DLR, the Royal Victoria, you hardly see anybody actually tapping out or tapping in when we go in. Fare evasion for all of us is so frustrating when we actually pay our fares to go on the underground. Now, can I ask you, it's said that £130 million is lost through this, but how do you come to that conclusion? How do you work that figure out?
So TfL for some time, but particularly in the last few years, has been taking aggressive action to try and reduce fare evasion because we've got the most sophisticated analytics of any public transport authority to work out where we think fare evasion is taking place. What she's referring to is...
The member thanks the Transport Commissioner and highlights ongoing complaints from Wandsworth residents about the G1 bus. She explains how people rely on this service daily and urges the Mayor to address the issue quickly. Her message is clear. Commuters deserve better reliability and faster solutions.
Tailgating, and where tailgating is taking place. Combination of CCTV, combination of what's happening at the gates, combination of some AI being used, combination of previous data as well. And that's why I would argue, although we've got numbers for other places in the world and other parts of the country where there's fare evasion, I would argue there's are less accurate than our data for the reasons I've said. The Commissioner can explain some of the travel patterns we know at stations. So we would know, for example, if at Station A, I'm making this number up, 100 people going through in an hour paying, and then on a certain day there's 89, and then another day's 100. The Chief can work out with the data and the analytics, whether that's fare evasion, whether it's less people using the station, and so forth. And the data's pretty accurate. And I would argue there are very few transport authorities in the world with the data that we have. And then you extrapolate how much fares you'd pay, and you come to a calculation of the figure.
OK, so with a lot of data, but I would say to you, anybody that's on the trains would think that 130 million is an underestimate. We see it all the time, everywhere, and it's very, very frustrating. With 77,000 CCTV cameras, I heard.
She describes how commuters witness fare evasion every single day, tailgating, people jumping barriers, and passengers avoiding tapping in or out, especially at DLR Royal Victoria. She questions the Mayor about the £130 million loss and asks how TfL calculates this figure using analytics, CCTV, AI, and station data.